Welcome to episode 16 of Skippable Cutscenes. Can I have everyone introduce themselves? Marissa.
Hello, I'm Marissa. I am playing Vera, the human bard.
I hate when you do it like that. Leo.
You wanted me to do it like that.
I'm Zombie Cleo and I'm playing Gilly the druid.
Okay.
Cargo pants
Will.
druid.
I am Will, and I'm playing Step the Golem.
Lisa.
Hi, I'm Lisa. You know me as Judgement, who is a tiefling dragonborn sorceress.
After a brief naval skirmish with the fancy orc pirates, our heroes aboard the Lebkuchen have returned to the port of Rubenberg to repair damage to their ship. We return to our heroes in the Rubenberg docks, on board the sleek, ornate Loris warship, the Argent Circle. Gilly, Judgement, Step, and Vera are in the private suite of Ambassador Amadel, where everyone, save Judgement, received a tarot reading from the Ambassador.
Oh, yeah.
That went
And
way
I totally
over
forgot what my
head.
tarot reading
Sure.
was.
Me too, don't worry.
I wrote down what you all got.
Okay, tell me what my tarot reading was again, really quick.
Oh gosh, okay.
Just, paraphrase.
Oh yeah, the
All right.
tarot reading. I
Like
didn't want
one
that.
sentence paraphrase.
Way too intimate for Judgment.
Judgments was going to be the best too. So Vera, you ended up with the world card, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Stops time.
I don't know. You don't know what it does, if it does anything.
That's a JoJo reference, sorry.
Okay. And Gilly, you ended up with the sun card.
Sorry.
And Step, you ended up with the chariot card.
You just sounded so disappointed in the JoJo reference.
I know.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
God.
Okay, so you are in the private suite of Ambassador Amadel. I believe Brock is here, and I believe you just received a scroll of Commune with Nature.
Oh,
And
yeah.
If you recall, Henry, her familiar, has snuck aboard their ship and is currently being sneaky. She did not have any information at this time as to the full extent of what he was able to find. And what would you like to do?
Well, communing with nature sounds like a thing for people who aren't me. I want to train with yeah.
Didn't we already give it to Gilly? I thought.
Yeah, presumably.
That's why we're making plans.
Yeah.
I would
We've
like
got
to
to go
train
back
with.
to the giant kudzu.
Yeah, which again, you
cave.
can reach by land. It'll take a couple days, maybe.
What is I want to train with what was Stabby Pants' name?
Miss Stabby Pants. Her name is... Well, come on, where's my sheet on this?
I didn't
Here we
note
go.
it, unfortunately.
Her name is Tara.
Tara, Tara.
Who is named that because I keep getting calls for a Tara on one of my phone numbers.
What?
Her prescription is ready at CVS for pickup.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay,
That's Tara.
If we think it's going to be safe, but gosh, I don't want to leave you guys without a bard.
Oh no, what will we do without a bard?
You probably won't have somebody to stab things as much.
Wait, you're a bard?
Oh my god.
There is no
Do you not
subclass
remember
pirate.
that I put
Episode
those guys to
16,
sleep
ladies
and then
and
had the other
gentlemen.
guy stab that other guy and then
The Crown of Madness is pretty cool.
Crown of Madness and then I forgot what else I did, but I did stuff. Oh, I Tasha City's laughter.
I have no notes. I had notes. I don't know where my notes are.
Okay, my excuse is I'm a golem, so
We all look like fleshy meat bags to you.
yeah. I've got rock for brains.
Literally pats her on the head and says, "Hello, Gilly."
And then I charmed the prisoner to make them talk. Do you not remember that part?
You got a lot more information than you normally would have out of that guy.
I just thought you were extremely charming.
I have literally fey powers that let me charm people.
It's
I mean,
this
not
is
every fae is a bard.
this is what powers gave people.
No, but
Don't you know this?
my tutor was my tutor was an Eladrin.
I lost my notes. I don't know where my notes are.
Oh.
Make new notes.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go and see if I can talk to Tara about how I can kind of train while I'm going along with them to the kazoo area, the bean forest.
Okay. So you want to... Are you... Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything while she's tracking down Tara?
What was our original kind of thing that we were hired to do?
You were hired to determine why the possum pirates attacked the town of Corin, and you feel confident at this point it was because they were displaced by the events that occurred because of the fancy orcs.
Do we have to go back and report this already?
Well, you do have Brock right next to you, your liaison to the Port Cassia Trading Company.
Can we just not report to Brock and just...
That may be sufficient.
Okay, although at that point we're no longer being on our job, so
I think someone should report to Brock, and it should be me.
Let's
all
go talk to Brock
and
first.
Remember things.
Let's all go talk to Brock first and find out if we can extend our contract, because we did complete our first job, and maybe he even has money for us. I don't know.
Well, there you go. And I think Step should be the one reporting, because Step doesn't have emotion, so he would have all of the factual things to report. Hmm?
He reports a lot of facts.
Yeah, he's like a computer, but made of gold and in golem form. He's actually nothing like a computer, but...
Computer is like a garbage can with sparks coming out of it.
Sure, yes. Step
Computer is just flattened rocks we've made think.
Oh, there you go.
A computer that can hold possums inside of itself.
Let's go find Brock.
Oh, yeah, there's that as well.
That actively likes to.
Yes.
I want to train that possum to fight.
12?
Yeah. I want to train him as a sword fighter.
I don't trust him.
I don't know. I can't tell.
I don't want to. I don't trust him.
During the event, when you were attacked by the fancy orcs, he did have a crossbow and seemed to be reasonable at hitting orcs across the bridge.
Wouldn't it be cool to have a little possum buddy to back you up?
Your own little rocket raccoon?
Yeah.
He's a stranger.
Yes, that would be cool.
Well, we've got a Groot, so why not?
I have Step.
Okay, Brock. Where's Brock at?
Brock is in the room with you. He seems to be talking with Ambassador Amadel.
All right.
And yeah, you feel free to interrupt.
Brock, excuse me.
Yes.
So my understanding is what we were initially hired to do. Are we done with it?
He sort of stands up a little straight, thinking about it. I mean, technically, yes.
But
all right, let's get paid.
Do you believe that Captain or Command? What was her name? Gosh,
Captain Sweet.
Captain Sweet.
Captain Cassandra Sweet of the Port Cassia Trading Company.
Yeah, here we go. Okay. Do you believe that Captain Sweet would grant you permission to extend this so we can continue to investigate, or?
Oh, I assume that was already the conditions we would have been working under. Yes.
Oh,
the same deal will go on until it's decided this is no longer beneficial. And I probably have leeway to increase your stipend due to the increased dangers of the situation.
Do you believe do you have the ability to pay us out for our current work?
I mean, yeah.
Then
it's been about a week since the last thing. You're due for your next payment anyway, which would be another 60 gold to everybody.
Okay. And
which you can go ahead and mark off.
There were,
or add to.
I understand that we have assumptions for what we could do, but sometimes you need to have contracts be explicit. Do you understand? Or at least explicitly spoken.
Yes. No. I understand entirely. He looks over at Ambassador Amadel and says, "We should do this part on the ship. I'll head over there now." As he walks out, Ambassador Amadel sort of like tauntingly shouts to him, say hi to Moira for me. And then he pauses and then he keeps walking out.
Moira? I remember having Moira as a note.
No.
I don't believe you have Moira as a note.
Okay, that's something we can really intrude on his life. That's great.
So let's work out the specifics of our contract with Brock.
Money.
Okay, before we even start, Gilly is going to say, "So who's Moira?"
You're gonna ask that to Ambassador Amadel?
Yeah.
Oh. She smiles and sort of shrugs.
So you're not going to tell us. You're refusing to tell us. Okay, we'll have to deal with it later. That's fine.
I mean, it's not that I don't want to tell you.
It's that you can't. You've been magically sealed away from telling us. Dun dun dun.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna give Gilly a sympathetic pat on the back.
That is 12.
Not entirely bad.
Could be worse.
Probably not going to work though.
Well, no, she rolled a 1.
Nice.
She's like, I have no idea who Moira is.
Oh my god. Come
But
on,
you decided
that's
to
just
use it
cheating.
to torment one of our crew.
Fucking cheating. Oh.
I don't particularly. He's the company stooge. I don't really care
Is
about
he
his.
on our crew or is he not on our crew?
He's not. He's not our crew. I mean, he's the guy that they sent to keep an eye on us.
Yeah, kind of. He's the
He's the company stooge.
Rude.
Have you not seen? God, people don't watch anything.
Have you not seen stuff?
Okay.
Things?
If this was like a sci-fi horror movie, he would be the company stooge who lets the aliens on the ship.
I was thinking the life
But
aquatic
so far
as well,
he hasn't.
Yeah.
But I don't believe he's that kind of person. But
No,
you know
but
what I mean.
but his role is.
If this
to
was
keep an
that
eye
kind of
on us.
movie, he would be.
Takes a step towards him. Are you the company stooge?
He's like, yeah, I guess. And then he starts walking back towards the ship.
It's okay, Brock.
Rude.
You're a great stooge.
I feel sorry for that meatbag.
You don't know how to feel sorry. Don't lie to us.
Yeah, you're right. That was a lie.
I didn't think you knew how to
Wait.
lay step.
Yeah, Step. What's going
Okay,
on?
look.
I think this raccooning inside you is affecting you.
No, turning into that mouse kind of changed a few things.
What things
really?
did it change, Step?
Oh,
did
that's
it
why there were
change,
so many
Step?
ball jokes.
Explain to me. Report to us. What did it change?
I'll let you know when I feel it again.
Aw.
So
I'm gonna.
you might have to grow some balls.
Some little mirror balls.
Polymorph.
Disco balls.
So now we're back to Step being genitals again.
Yep. All right.
I don't
so
think we'd actually left that, but okay, yeah, sure, we're back to that.
Presumably,
Oh,
you
were
guys
still
start to walk
thinking
back.
about that, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to
Sure.
Brock.
Okay. Is everyone leaving the ship?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. You leave the ship. It is a beautiful wood, ship with ornate wood everywhere. It's kind of, you know how elves are with their like twisty woods and shiny trim on everything.
Bloody elves.
It's that. And in the center of it, in the center of the deck, you can sort of see like this giant, vaguely blue light casting crystal as you walk off. And by giant, I mean it's maybe 7 or 8 feet tall and 5 feet
Pretty
wide.
big for a crystal.
It's like
Make
in the center
good
of the
target
ship.
practice, though, wouldn't it?
I don't know what it is though because I don't care. I want to go talk to Brock.
Well, you head down and your ship's essentially the other side of the dock because there's not much, or other side of the same pier because there's not much space in the dock in this town. You head up. They're working on repairing the damage. It's probably going to be a couple of days before they're done.
I have a question.
Yes,
Why didn't we get paid?
you did. You got paid 60 gold.
Oh,
Or you're about to get paid 60 gold, whatever.
Yeah, I want my money.
I'm just mercenary is the word you're looking for.
Bear in mind, as soon as Step gets paid, his contract is done.
I mean,
Well, that's why we're talking to Brock and
anyone.
extending the contract.
Well, yeah. Well, and also you were getting a weekly payment during the job, and would be the second week.
Oh shit!
Did we ever negotiate
no.
a full payment for when we're done with everything, or is it just the weekly stipend?
I didn't write that down.
Okay, I don't think we did.
No,
honestly.
I have it.
I think it's just 60 GP per week per person, which is a lot, I know, but
It is quite a bit.
Hang on, I have this information somewhere because I know that I insisted on it, so I should have it somewhere.
I mean, it's clearly written in Step's contract in his head.
Yeah. You just need to read the contract in my head.
Open up, Step.
I mean, sure.
All right. Well, you
Is
guys.
it actually going to be in there? Because according to my notes, it would be 60 gold pieces per week per person.
I think that was it, because that actually was quite a bit of money.
yeah, that's a lot.
It'll be
of money.
written in Druidic.
Nothing
but-
at the end of it. So,
Read Druidic.
so
I'm a
does that
druid.
mean that we already have gotten 120 gold pieces then?
As of right now, yes.
Oh, because I haven't noted that, so I should note that.
You got the first one when you.
But I have 141 gold pieces. That seems excessive. No,
No,
that
it's
seems
not
about
even a
right,
lot to buy
actually.
magic items.
Yeah, and
Okay.
honestly, you haven't really been spending that much money.
I
Again,
haven't
you
at
want to.
all, actually.
I would like to save and get some magic items.
Okay, I've gotten my monies.
Even a
I should
full
really just
sword
take
is awesome.
note of this as well.
Okay, you arrive on the ship. Brock is below the decks,
Or something.
and you go to see him, and he's like, "We would like to extend your contract to help us." He's not exactly sure how to word it, but we would like to either find a way to neutralize these pirates, or at the very least find out how to neutralize them, or what they are specifically doing.
Yeah, we don't know that yet. And they do have an underwater base, and that's going to be significantly more complex to get to. So,
So,
I mean, not for some.
also,
I mean,
think
we'd like to
that
start
this
the
is not
pirate base
an-
alone.
to be fair, I think this is not an extension of the contract, but I think we should renegotiate because it's one thing to find out about what happened. No, but honestly, though, it's one thing to find out what happened. It's a whole other thing to hunt them down and neutralize, as we so eloquently call killing.
we are going to negotiate an increase in our pay, but
Yes, exactly.
but
That's what I was getting
But we're going to consider it an extension of the original contract, which was to work for them, on this
Sure.
this mission, because that way it'll keep step with us.
at. Yes. Yeah. Sure. But let's negotiate. So, Brock, friend,
Yes.
I would like you to renegotiate our pay with Captain whatever her name is to our favor.
That's a good start.
Okay, I do have discretion in this regard. What do you think is a fair ask for the renewal of the contract?
80 gold pieces per week.
Roll a persuasion check.
Uh-oh. I just threw that out there, by the way. I hope everyone
No, that was
agrees.
actually what I was thinking of as well.
Okay. I rolled an 18.
Okay, yeah, he seems to say that sounds fair.
Sweet!
Yeah, I mean, and the other question I have, and this may be something for you, is do you know if Port Kasha has any sort of equipment or magical equipment or whatever for diving underwater?
I will work on procuring some. We do have some items that can be useful in this regard.
Yeah, because and the amount that you're paying us is not enough to purchase magical items of that sort, so we would have to borrow them from you, essentially. Except for Step, of course. And maybe
I mean, we
Gilly,
have
I
lots
don't
of
know
pink
what Gilly
jelly.
has.
I can get you a lot of pink jelly right now.
Gross. I don't eat that stuff.
Some salted fish, maybe
Gilly,
some
you can
rolled
turn
oats.
into a fish or something, right?
Yes, I can indeed turn into a fish.
What?
Okay, so
Can you turn into a dolphin?
I don't know if I've ever seen a dolphin.
what is the CR of a dolphin?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just want to ride a dolphin
lower,
is all.
Right now.
Oh, wait, no. I don't,
It's
actually,
CR
because they are in water.
Yeah, they're pretty smart. Cetacean, dolphin,
potentially.
common. Hey,
Now,
it
I
has a
imagine
one-half.
whatever the CR a dolphin of it is, I imagine a vaquita would definitely be within the half CR.
Apparently, it's a half CR.
Okay. You don't know what vaquitas are?
No.
They're adorable. There's like 20 of
They're
them.
almost all dead.
They're the world's
Okay.
smallest porpoise.
I need to figure this out.
They are like
How
the
does
size of
this
a dog.
Vakira?
Vaquita, like a little cow.
Vaquita.
Vaquita.
Oh!
Okay, Lisa, link it to me. I need it. I need this.
Oh my god!
They were actually even training dolphins to go out and find them so that they could put them all in captivity because there's so few of them that's the only way that they might survive.
God. There you go. I'll put the link in Discord as well so that we have it for the
That's like if a
show
kitten
notes.
was a dolphin.
Right? Exactly. Oh my god. That's amazing.
And they may not outlive you, all of them.
I know.
What?
They're trying.
By the time you die, there could be no more vaquitas.
No, I need one.
The
Give
U.S.
it to
Navy
me.
is working on collecting them so that they can keep them in captivity because there's so few of them.
They're so cute. Why are they dying?
Because of fishing.
Because nothing good ever stays.
But yeah. Aw. Yeah. But yes, the answer is Gilly can in fact turn into a dolphin.
Are they at least delicious?
Are
mean, if they're
we
being
talking
fished-
giant turtle that we made extinct levels of
Actually, a dolphin might not actually be the best one to turn into now that I think about it. Because they do have to breathe.
Vaquita is much
Shark
better.
shark is probably better, to be fair. Just
Yeah.
on basis of, like, will eat people.
Well, also
Porpoise.
just simply not needing to eat or breathe because,
Octopus! I want to be an octopus!
Yes!
Oh, I'm sure you could do
Yes! Hentai!
Okay.
Okay, no.
The octopus gets actually some land movement too, where they can sort of crawl on land. So they're actually very useful if you get into it. We shouldn't talk about this. This is much later.
Yeah.
Like that I just turned you off to the thought of octopus.
Oh no, I do like octopuses because I've seen Octopus.
Yeah.
Octopode? I'm not sure.
And they're
Octopi?
they're apparently delicious too.
I think it's octopus.
They are.
I actually genuinely think it's octopuses. I don't eat fish, really, so...
I love you.
Octopus.
But it's anything from the sea, because the sea is disgusting and
Yes, the
gross.
sea is grim.
Yes, I agree. What? Wow,
I mean,
we're
I will
all
eat
on the same
cod
page here.
and tuna, and that's it.
Plural octopus.
Okay.
Octopi, octopodes, or octopuses. It's all good.
Okay. And then I'm
like
going to use
octopose.
octopode, because I'm annoying. So, because that was the one thing you didn't say.
Okay, so you have... And you're now getting 80 gold pieces per week. So he actually bumps up your current week's payout to 80. So you get an extra 20 on top of what I said earlier.
Yes, for killing people.
So you
well,
want to go...
not really
let's go
people.
commune with nature, I think. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, but I'm going to have to put Jimmy... I'm going to have to speak to Samir, is what I'm saying. I need to make sure Jimmy's going to be okay.
Put your Jimmy away.
It's not my Jimmy you need to worry about.
I'm going to go see if 12 wants to come with us.
Sorry?
God, Jesus.
Just a joke.
This narrative is just getting crazier and crazier.
Jesus Christ.
12, we're going to go commune with with the plants at the base to find out more information.
Yeah,
Is
we're
this
going to
something that you'd be
commune with the
interested in
plants
joining
that
us?
killed your entire people.
Yeah!
You want to come?
Would you like to actually take part in the revenge against, for the destruction of your people?
Who are we asking this of?
12 lets out a sound that's kind of
12.
like a cat when you are about to lay food out for it, where it's like, fuck yeah, and he gives you a thumbs up.
All right, he can come with me.
Okay, I am 12 is adorable. It's just how it is.
No, I don't trust him.
I'm gonna open my mouth. Hop in.
He hops up on Gilly's shoulders.
I'm just gonna pat Step on the shoulder. You need to find somebody where it's consensual. That's all I'm saying.
My mouth closes really slowly.
Aww.
I'll buy you a hamster.
I'll ride your back.
Okay.
It's fine.
Well,
Okay,
I mean,
I'm gonna go and give
Gilly?
Jimmy to Samir. Yes.
So you have this riding saddle and stuff, right?
Yes, it's not enchanted yet, but yes, I has it.
Does it fit Step?
No, it needs to. It's a small creature.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
and it's not ready yet. It's just the first stage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, eventually we're talking stuff like sparrows, rats, and that sort of size of creature. And it will...
Possums, maybe?
Maybe.
I mean, an actual
possum's
opossum, but this is a
possum pirate.
yeah. It's a humanoid opossum.
Yeah, 12 is like the size of a goblin.
Wouldn't it be awesome if we could have a possum for a mount and then put 12 on it? And have a possum pirate ride a possum?
It's actually pretty good at climbing.
Well, remember, they do use large beetles.
Oh yeah, they have beetle mounts. They wouldn't remember that.
Okay, well, I'm
that's
gonna
right, they
get
wouldn't.
up on Stip's back.
Okay, I crouch down.
What are you having, by the way? Will?
Udon noodles.
Send nudes.
No.
Gilly.
What?
Yeah, I'll send a picture.
Wait, what?
I do not want the picture.
Are we
I will
getting
look at it if
nudes
you
from
link it,
Will?
but I do not want it.
Gilly.
Yes.
You go to Samir,
Yes.
who's overseeing the repairs on the side of the ship where a tree branch shaped hole was ripped out of it. He's like, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I've got to go for a kind of a thing and talk to plants because nobody else can do it apparently. So I need to make sure that Jimmy's okay because I don't really want to take him into the middle of a war match when he's still sort of poorly. So can I leave him with you?
Okay. Leave one or two of those berries.
Oh,
He seems to like those. Or they seem to like them. I'm not sure if we've determined.
I mean, I'm going to be more than a couple of days, so I mean, you can have like today's batch. So I'll make some more later.
What do I feed it otherwise?
It's a herbivore, so plants, the blood of its foes, maybe. No, seriously, just grains will
Parsley.
do.
Do they need to be mashed up, like in a mortar and pestle, like a pesto?
No, he should. He's basically weaned, so yeah. If he's out and hopping around like he is right now, then he's able to eat stuff off the floor. He might eat some beetles. He's fine.
I will endeavor to not kill Jimmy.
That's okay. I don't think you can kill Jimmy because he's got plot armor. No, hang on.
I mean, he doesn't technically.
Samir rolls an animal handling check. It was actually pretty good. It was a 19.
Oh, sweet. So Jimmy, Jimmy's gonna be okay. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good kangaroo daddy.
Aw.
Aww.
All right. Do you guys need to... You had rested since the thing before, so all of your stats are reset.
Oh, she's and by the way, Gilly is going to give Samira a kiss on the cheek as a thank you, and then fuck off before he has time to react because she has no social skills.
Okay.
And it goes without saying, but I haven't lost any health, so I'll just refresh my temporary hit points.
Well, you wouldn't need to because they stay up. Because you don't need to sleep, you never lose them unless you choose to rest to gain your hit dice back.
Your nudes
Okay,
look
yeah,
delicious,
gotcha.
Will.
Thanks.
Okay, so, what's happening now? Jimmy is being taken care of. We're talking to plants? No, I'll join.
I think you're going to try and cross the island on foot to...
What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know.
We could get eaten.
Yeah.
You could.
You could get eaten.
Yes. Except I'm riding your back, so they'd have to take down the both of us, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. How are we gonna do this back riding thing, by the way? Like, I'm gonna climb up on your neck and wrap my arms around your neck, but other than that, I don't know.
Can I, like, transform myself so I have a little step sticking out my back?
I think that is within your capability.
Stool.
All right, yeah.
Nice!
A little chair on my back.
Yes, I love it.
Facing backwards.
So,
Yeah, facing backwards.
I'm your backpack now.
Or maybe it's like those baby carriers in the front. She's facing forward and all she sees
Yeah, no,
is...
that's what it is. It's a baby carrier in the front. And Lisa's in there.
I'm gonna swing my feet. I mean, it's not like you have balls anyway, so...
What, so you just swing your feet and just constantly bash them into my
Your groin.
crotch area
Yes.
as I walk?
Yeah, because, you know, you don't have feelings anyway, so it's just fun. It makes a little
Sorry, this
clanging
baby
noise.
carrot
It's like
thing's making me-
clang, clang, clang.
It's like a giant bell.
Yeah. Just,
All right, you are in town. Are there any supplies that you want to gather before you head out?
I mean, I can make food and water, so
I want a snack. I want a snack for on the way there, like fried plantain or something, whatever they have. I don't know.
You walk into the general store.
It's basically it's a tropical island, right?
No, it's not tropical. It's
maybe if there was no fog.
yeah, I think so. Imagine more if
Marshy, then maybe.
I want to use terms that you probably don't necessarily understand, like Appalachia as an island.
Oh yeah.
Appalachia.
Well, Fallout 76 is. It's fine. I've got that.
Appalachia.
But with actual trees because they weren't all nuked.
Oh no! There are lots and lots of trees in.
Oh,
Fallout
I haven't
76.
I haven't watched much of Fallout 76
From
and
New York
stuff.
to Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't mean much to me.
Dense trees, but it's still a technically temperate environment.
Okay, well, temperate, I know. Well, okay, so would they have, like, peaches?
Peaches, I think, would technically grow here, but they do not have any peach orchards because most of the woods are left to their natural state.
I feel like we're going a bit too in depth into this at this point.
Yeah, probably. What do they have?
Do they have
Let's
fruit?
do it that way.
They definitely have some dried fruit at the shop.
I'll
They
take
have,
that. I'll take
okay.
it. Dried fruit.
You do see
it
that
is.
they do have a couple of fresh apples, actually.
No, I want the dried fruit. It's full of stuff that I don't know how to translate, but it's good for me.
Okay.
I'm going to take you around the shop in the little baby carrier
And you just pick stuff up.
Clang, clang, clang.
and like bend down at the counter.
How?
Get here.
God's sake.
I mean, we walked.
You walked. She didn't.
That is true.
So, with a straight face, I put down the dried fruit on the counter, and I just ask the lady behind, or the person behind the counter, how much for this?
Well, I mean, it's not like a modern bulk shop. You tell the clerk what you want, and they go grab the dried fruit.
Yes, that's what I want.
How much do you want? It's like a silver piece for more than enough.
Okay, I want more than enough for a silver piece. Thank you.
Okay, you literally are done more than enough dried fruit.
Okay, I have dried fruit now for on my way. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
More than enough. You're gonna get sick of it.
Uh-huh. Just you wait.
And you do have some basic supplies you can take from the ship. They've got plenty of, rolled oats, dried beans.
Do they
plenty
have
of
machetes?
They do have implements that will work like that. Yeah, they've got plenty of like short swords, cutlass style stuff. Because that's expected when you're on a ship, so you may not have that much room to fight.
Yeah, I'll... Well, I have my sickles, so I guess that will suffice then.
Yeah, and you remember from being there before, other than the part that was overgrown with kudzu, it was dense forest, but it's not like viney cut through the jungle forest.
Okay. Well, not my problem anyway. Clang, clang.
All right, you guys gather at the gate. Were there any other supplies that anyone else wanted to gather?
Not really. I don't think I...
All right.
I mean, she's got good berries and...
I've got dried fruit if you want it. I've got more than enough.
That's the episode title. More than enough.
More than enough.
God, I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry.
The thing is, it's just you're in hysterics, and it's just sort of like over the words more than enough.
Fruit. Okay.
Okay. You guys start walking through the woods.
Let's go before Lisa dooms us all.
And since you've been around the island, you have a very good idea of what direction to go, and it's who is leading the party?
Me.
Basically, who has the best sense of direction in nature?
That would probably be me.
Yeah.
All right. Roll a survival check.
Let me just double check. Do I have that as a proficiency? I've got nature, but I don't have survival. That's wisdom.
Survival's so it's a straight wisdom check then.
That is 17.
Okay. You make really good time. You're able to read the land as you go through it, and you actually find a stream that goes through, and you're able to walk along the edge of that, and that makes you go faster because you're not constantly stepping over and tripping over roots. Most of the wildlife you see are things like deer and elk, large but not particularly dangerous.
Clang,
Sweet.
clang.
I swear.
All the bears are kept at bay by the sound of your anti-bear bell, which is Judgement kicking the balls of a giant golden.
The non-balls,
Anti-bear
non-balls.
ball.
There aren't balls.
Anti-bear bell. That's what they say you should do when you're hiking through that kind of terrain, because bears don't want to mess with jingly sounds.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just nibbling on a dried apricot.
So basically what you're saying is we should be wearing spurs at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
the
sure
sun goes
Seth
down.
would appreciate that if I was wearing those.
I'm sure he would care. Not at all.
You'd leave like little scratch marks all over me.
Yeah. The sun goes down, and you find a really good place to set up camp with that survival roll.
Cool.
Presumably, you're going to want to either sleep in watches or just make steps, stare into the distance all night long.
I mean, you may as well.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make Steph do it.
All right. And
Well, he's going to be like a...
you did bring 12 correctly, right?
Yeah, I sat in the center of camp and my head turns 360 degrees very slowly.
Oh my god.
The whole night.
Do you have
did
like
bring 12, right?
a beam as well? Like a light beam?
I mean, can my eyes do that, DM?
I don't think you have like a straight up comic police light beam.
Do not have like laser sight. Damn.
We should
I am
strap
disappointed.
But your eyes can generate a small amount of light themselves.
Oh, that's creepy
Okay.
as fuck.
It's like looking like an owl's eye shine coming back, only rotating like a small lighthouse in the forest.
Yeah.
And 12 is here too, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
12 with us.
12 was riding on my shoulders last I checked.
Doesn't 12
Okay.
need to sleep as well, though?
12 is bedding down to sleep.
12 was been
Hanging
asleep
upside
most
down in
of
the,
the
in
day.
the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think possums are probably night animals, so possum pirates might also be night creatures.
Yeah, but it sounds like he's been working... Oh, that's true. Maybe he's been sleeping on your shoulder the whole time and he's now up.
Yeah, maybe he's up staring at Step the entire night.
Yes.
Just mesmerized by the turning head.
Or maybe just
All right.
terrified that you'll eat him again.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check for your watch step.
Okay. Oh no. That is 5.
Okay. Where's a D100 here?
Let me just retire that dice.
Sure, blame the dice, not your skill.
I mean, it's not. It doesn't necessarily.
I'm proficient in perception.
You
I
only
failed
don't
on the
know
dice
if
roll.
there's something actually coming, but you know what I mean.
We also don't know at all if something's coming now.
Oh, that's true, but you might get lucky.
The evening seems to pass. Several hours. You start to see the break of dawn. And 12 is up first and realizes, and he'd been watching you for a while, and then your head had stopped spinning. You just kept staring at the same place for the last 6 hours of your watch. And maybe even that motor sound where the gears skip. Where they,
Yeah.
I think maybe that sound was clicking out of you every couple of seconds.
And the head is just going like it can't move, but it kind of bounces back slightly.
Yeah, it sort of stutters back and forth. And as far as you're concerned, you're just spinning around the whole time and man, this is there's a lot of trees here.
This forest is looking the same in every direction.
It's pretty uniform, this.
All right. You wake up with no issue. There's no events that seem to occur.
I wake up and
I have an alarm function.
I eat a dried fig for breakfast. Anybody want some?
Gilly's
do.
got good berries.
I mean, I've got more than enough.
I'm going to take. I'll take a dried fig and a good berry.
Okay. Once this happens, you officially only have enough dried fruit.
Okay.
And I'm going to put the good berry inside the dried fig so that it tastes particularly good.
That sounds delicious. Can I have
So
one?
you get the. I actually really like dried figs because they're soft and chewy on the outside and crunchy on the inside, like the
Tastes
inverse
a fig
of almost
Newton,
everything
that's
else
what
you
I
eat.
figure.
I like
And then
popping
if you put
each
that
and
in there-
every seed just between my teeth individually. I love dried figs.
You see, I cannot take figs seriously.
Why?
You know the God hates figs memes?
What?
Oh yeah, I've referenced that before.
I don't know this meme.
Oh, basically Jesus cursed the fig tree.
What?
It's in the Bible. Jesus cursed the fig tree, so God hates figs.
Really?
Okay.
No, okay. It's a reference to the very old. I presume this originates from America. The God hates fags thing.
Yes,
Doesn't
And then-
smoke
and then it-
makes sense.
And then it later someone said no, I hate figs. Damn it.
Okay.
I mean, I can understand hating smoking, but fruit, delicious, yummy fruit. I don't know.
It is pretty good.
No, genuinely cursed a fig tree. Yeah, so.
Wow.
But that's what I imagine anytime somebody mentions figs. So
Oh, so okay. Well, I like figs.
Did you know that I think is
was
it chimpanzees where 51% of their diet is figs, of their calories in the wild?
Shit.
That's that's the diet plan, the chimp diet.
I would get on that.
Are you talking about the
fig trees-
diet or the chimp?
The diet.
Anyway.
Thanks.
But yeah, fig trees actually have multiple fruitings per year, so you can get I think it's 3 or 4 is the average. So throughout the year, you can actually get a lot of figs over time. Whereas most fruit trees generally only have one big harvest a year.
Neat.
I know. Also, figs are pretty good.
It's the fig episode.
Apparently,
It's the font of useless knowledge episode.
It's basically. I looked it up. It's Mark 11:12-14, and it actually.
If any of you people at home want to look it up, there you go.
There you go. There's
I
your
did
In
answer.
this episode, we talk about figging.
Everyone get out your Bibles.
Nice. That's not figs, though.
I know.
That's ginger.
I know.
I would love to explain it if anybody wants to know.
I may remove this, but go ahead.
I mean, I think we all know what figging is, right?
Do we? Is there anyone who doesn't know what figging is?
So,
I don't know what's worse, though, that we all know what it is, or that if someone doesn't know what it is and I get to explain.
All right, if you want to know, Google it.
And that's all the time we have for this session.
Yeah, what did we do? We walked for a little while, and then we talked about figs.
We just went from
Good night, everybody.
the Bible and back.
Anyway, Marissa, where can people find you?
You may find me at Radical Town. That is radical.town. That is my Mastodon instance.
Cleo, where can people find you?
You can find me on the YouTubes at Zombie Cleo.
Will, where can people find you?
You can find me down by the fig tree.
Lisa, where can people find you?
Well, I still stream on Twitch and Mixer. My name there is Super Lisa. My channel's name, I should say. But you should probably visit my personal website, superlisa.nl. You can find links there, clips, and ways to get in touch with me.
I'm dewtroid, and I stream infrequently at twitch.tv/dewtroid. Our music is by Ian Stalker. We appreciate any feedback you can leave. Also, tell your friends.
I didn't have my hands ready, and I was holding the mic, so I just slapped my face.
Oh my god! That sounds about right, yeah.